park again that there's a slide, a big slide that 6 or 7 kids can slide. It's a different color. Now, what we're up to today is that I don't believe it. Like, look. And there's channel 0 on this. Like, I just turned. So it can actually skip numbers really, really weirdly. And that's because they appear not to be in service. And that was pretty much it. Some channels still do work.
It got broken. We had this TV for 7 years and it already came to that time that we need to change it.
That time of year that these cats give birth and get to see the new kittens. Just looked at the time.
Just gonna look at my step count. Yes, it worked. It worked. Got to my expectations. The other day, I have put a target where I finish yesterday with a step count that's a multiple of 10. So the target digit for the ending number being 0, I have finished it with 13,920 steps. So on my first shot, I got it right. So no extra workout today. Basically, for this week's workouts, I am going to spend 15 minutes on every equipment that I go for the whole time. Whether I do 2x15 on one of the days or if I do 3x15, but I'm going to try and keep it at 3x15 as much as I can. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm keeping this light on, it's because it's another overcast day, and I know this one is a little bit dark.
It's still all gray, but that will change after midweek, in which we'll get into a sunny weather pattern. So that will be the actual start to the summer weather.
I will go to the sports center eventually and do a 3x15 workout after yesterday's step count. At the end of yesterday has been a really, really nice one in which we got to look at that park again, that there's a slide, a big slide that 6 or 7 kids can slide at the same time, and also that one that you climb up. And we were speaking about that it might have been renovated. Well, the time that SARS-2 hit, when it all closed, the part of the wood, I think that was just a different color. Now, what we're up to today is that the TV right in this living room, it doesn't work anymore, so the TV died. This TV died. And we are working on getting a new TV to put up in this living room. It does say stand by. You could see that. Good thing I put this slide up for Smokey, because often he does scratch his nails on this too. All right, so I'm gonna try this out. Oh, I'm gonna need the other remote, certainly. Okay, so I'm gonna try this TV. Well, oh wait, what? I don't believe it. Like, look. And there's channel 0 on this. Like, I just turned this on and it actually works. Like, I don't believe that. All right, I'm gonna try going to channel, I'll go to 95. I'll try channel 95. If there even is. Yes, there is. Yeah, as you might know, bizarrely, it does skip some numbers. Like, you never know. It could go from 95 to 101, and then it can go from 110 to 115. So it can actually skip numbers really, really weirdly. And that's because they appear not to be in service on this television. Like, I just tried this TV, and today it's working all fine. But 90% of the time that I have turned this TV on in the last year, since around this time last year, it's not been working. And today turned out to be one of the other 10%. And interestingly, that some channels just don't even work if you switch to them. Like, I just changed it to channel 94, and at least that's working. But if you press the buttons that would help change the channels, it doesn't do it. And also, if you press the numbers, only if you press numbers, then it works to a certain extent. I'm trying 75 now. See if that works. Oh, there's no 75. It took me to 76 instead. And this is where it does nothing anymore. Like, even if you press the numbers, like, look, it just, like, from here, it doesn't even do a thing anymore. Yeah, at that point, it worked eventually. That's really, really weird. And I tried going through more and more channels, but I'm going to give them in numbers. So I then went to 2, then 46, then 52, and then 67. And that was pretty much it. Some channels still do work, but again, 90% of the time that I have tried to turn this TV on in the last 365 days, it didn't work. I feel a bit lucky and astonished to have got this TV to work for today, like today, because it might not work tomorrow. Before the end of the month, we are going to have a new TV in this house.
So how did that happen? Well, when you look at the screen, there are parts that look blue and black. You know, you can see a line, and that shows why it could have got broken. We had this TV for 7 years, and it already came to that time that we needed to change it.
Time for a jog after a tough one on the treadmill and on the staircase. And yes, they can tell that I am wearing Under Armour outfit. I didn't wear this in a while. And man, just look at me. I am like a toasted loaf of bread. Even though I am doing 50 minutes on each equipment, it looks as if I did 25. I can tell from under my eye. All right, well, now it's been 1:14 on the Rocky Mountains. And now, time for a cool down. Here I go, deep in the woods. Oh, man. Now, that being done, I'm gonna go upstairs to the top and do some squats. Wow, I can see from the sides under my eye, like, look at that. Don't think of it as if I got punched on the street by an angry drunk fool or anything like that. It does happen a lot when you work your ass off. So that's what I end up getting after a rough walk with the stairs.
Yeah, so I had come from the fitness center like that after having done squats. And surprisingly, this TV still worked. We didn't get the new TV yet though, but we are expecting it to come in around a week or two from what we have been told. It's been a heck of a run, actually. Did 45 minutes again. I would have done 60 though, because I did take that staircase as well, but all of the bikes were occupied when I went onto the staircase, but then when I got off and I went onto the jogging, it still didn't change. The bikes were busy, so I am looking to do 60 next time, maybe.
And these kittens, well, it's that time of year that these cats give birth and you get to see the new kittens. Just looked at the time and I'm supposed to be having a manicure pedicure appointment soon. Afterwards, I'll talk to you more.
Yeah, I just had a manicure pedicure appointment 1 hour ago, and this is the first time that I had a manicure pedicure appointment at home in 2.5 years. Something that I haven't been as familiar with throughout the times that there were still a lot of SARS-2 around, so it's different from making yourself popcorn on a movie night, but it is indeed like having a haircut at home. I did have that once. Anyway, then, you guys, it's already the time of sunset, and I have nothing else to talk about actually. Now it's 6:52, so I am going to put an end to the vlog. I am planning to make a start for tomorrow's vlog in the swimming pool, since it's going to be finally Tuesday, and on Mondays there's pool cleaning as it is. And I am going to make a longer video on Friday at last. I haven't done this in more than a month. A 15+ minute episode, which my dad will also be coming. See you guys.